Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. This is the formal warning. We're gonna start the quest. I've done Nod Cry 2 times now. You know what? I 100%ed Nod Cry on this account. This is my main account. And then I played a little bit on like another friend's account because they wanted Flynn's, so I got them up to like almost soft pity, and then they were like, wait, no, I want Columbina. So I played a little on their account. Their account's at like 30 to 40% done with Nod Cry. And then I do have like an EU account. I just don't play on it that often. I only grinded on it a little because I wanted Flynn's. So I got like 20% on my fucking EU alt account. Good luck with this. Thank you, T-Bone. Thank you for the lurk. I know this is gonna be spoilers, so let's go. The Flynn's grind is real, dog. Flynn's made a motherfucker come back to Genshin. It's insane. I need to grind now, because if I actually want to play on my EU account, I need a shit ton of characters. I have fucking nobody. I'm like AR 30 and I have no characters at all. I have no weapons either. Like, I have maybe 5 4-star weapons. I don't understand how. Stream, I did my quest yesterday. How was it? Also, welcome in Bags. How was the quest? Also, one day I want to do some stuff with Millie Astra, but I have to have time for that shit first, so maybe. I loved it. Oh my god.
It's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha
I
Town.
didn't do it right now, but I will do
Still
it.
no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good.
How's the audio, by the way? Is it okay?
With all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon? Mr. Flynn's has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the
I
quarry.
stalled for ages on it
Thinks
because
it's
I
time
was
to
ranting
regroup and
about
figure out a plan.
artistic choices. Understandable.
We better get over there right away. Come on, let's go.
Millie Astra thing is not that good. I tested it with my fiance and we're both not so happy about it. Listen here. I know Millie Astra is bad. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. The only thing that interested me in Millie Astra was the character customization. Because that's, like, I don't play Infinity Nikki. I don't have time to play Infinity Nikki. I don't have time to grind on a game like that. So to have the option for, like, customization and dress up in a game that I actually do have time to play and I've, like, maxed out and completed, is so nice. And I was like, yeah, I'll put in the time. I'll grind on Millie Astra. Like, it gives me something else to do when there's nothing to do. And then they paywalled, like, half the fucking shit. And it makes me upset. Like, that fucking witch outfit that I want is paid. And I'll probably still buy it. Like, at some point I'll probably still get it because I want the hair that goes with it. Like, the hairstyle is really cute. But it fucking pisses me off. The only aspect I was really interested in, and it's fucking paywalled. And the dyeing options. I haven't opened it, but if I can speak. From what I've seen, all of the outfits, you can only dye, like, you get 2 color options. And I want to put Verily in here. I want to make, like, my little model here. I want to put her in here. Yeah, I can't fucking do that unless everything she needs is either red, black, or white. Or I have to, like, figure out some way to make it work. So if it's not a red item, I better pray to God that the second time I get it, it's able to be dyed red. And I fucking hate that. I blame fucking Infinity Nikki for that, because they do that too. If you want a different color, you gotta pull the fucking outfit multiple times. I blame them. It does have a Nikki kind of vibe too with the outfits. See, I like that. I like Infinity Nikki. I like watching people play it. I just don't have time to play it myself. Which is why I was so disappointed. What the fuck is going on here? Dog. I think bro was angry. What the fuck? Welcome back, bro.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here? Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rerir to strike again. But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the Crystonite itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rerir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level.
Uh-oh.
Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rerir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
I feel like I'm gonna hit a wall in Nikki soon because I don't make clothes until it needs me to because I don't constantly collect this shit. That's also a fucking problem. Apparently collecting materials in Nikki is like a fucking pain in the ass. I played Infinity Nikki once and it was already like the story was really boring. I couldn't keep up very well. Apparently it's really hard to collect fucking materials and make outfits. Like, I think as I played, I only got, like, the tutorial clothes. To go play a little blocky game, have fun stream. Thank you, Kuka. Have fun playing. Insight precious. It's not awful so far for me, but I'm lazy. I can understand that. I remember it well. He was already extremely dangerous even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Ooh, everyone gets
genuinely piss
and the
me
thought that
off.
He's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not Cry, waiting for his chance to strike. Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this.
I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone... Oh, Paimon's head hurts just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here. And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the 3rd rule was go with the flow?
I don't know. Did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Ineffa, let's go.
Paimon's like, anyways. What? Who's talking to me? The voices are talking to me again. There's a thing that you could do like the expedition in Genshin, but I think some things you only get if you actually go pick up the stuff. Oh, that makes sense, that makes sense. Okay. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I'm not going to the right place, clearly. Alright, what's going on?
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost.
Maybe he is a ghost.
It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flintz?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone.
Man.
Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
All we can do now is hope that Ino and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rerir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
Oh.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean
She cursed! Oh my god.
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kuthar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Uh-oh. What's going on with Bina? Oh no. Oh shit, cutscene already? Oh. Oh my. Whoa, holy shit.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions.
Oh my. Oh shit.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kuthar out of here.
On it.
Oh my. Oh.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
Uh-oh. She got her uh-oh.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
We barely started the quest and we already got a peak ass fucking cutscene.
That was too close.
First of all, every time Flynn does a fighting cutscene, he always looks so fucking good. It's not fair. Cause holy shit, that was fine. That was fine as hell. Secondly, holy shit, that had to be like one of the longest cutscenes we've gotten in the game so far, right? That was really fucking good. Holy shit. And so early on. When the trailers came out, I thought that fight was for the end fight. Yeah, that literally looks like the very, like, end fight. Like, you know, we're fighting Rerir because we do have that, like, little mini-boss. And then, like, we fight him after that or something. I don't know, or before that or whatever. Oh my god. Oh, that was peak as shit. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again later. That was cool. He also said Thalindus, and he pointed to Columbina. Does Columbina have another fucking name? She's got like 17 different names. Is Thalindus another one of them?
We barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? how'd he get so crazy strong?
He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his fault. Oh yeah, mind you, he's still only at like... It's been times. He's probably gotten stronger, so he's anywhere probably between 10 to 20% strength. That is fucking scary.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. You were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly. We had no
He's straight up
choice but to
frightening.
step
Good
in.
dead ass.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like
Oh yeah,
her
I know. Thought she was
statue.
just an actress.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar,
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? We don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised, but what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Yehoda said, let's yeet. Most realistic
Doesn't
character
that
in the
make
game.
sense?
I would run away
I'm the
too.
one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Lama? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah, we can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Rira's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Muskutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
Thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
We'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
But that's why we need the moon marrow, to borrow the eternal moon's power.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet Moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Oh, shit.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Oh.
Beware the creatures.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rerir closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Guitar's help to escape. This goes on much longer.
Branches aside. Annihilation mode.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Fear the dark. Close your eyes. To dust.
For the everlasting pulse. Receive my work. Clearance initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Be silent. The night comes. Close your eyes. To dust.
Wait, is this my Flynn's or is this like a trial Flynn's? This is my Flynn's! Oh! This is my Flynn's and my I know. Oh, that makes sense as to why it's doing... I was like, damn, this Flynn's is kind of strong. Is this a trial Flynn's? Flynn's put the smack down. No, he did.
Observe.
Prepare for dust-up. Defensive mode. While the frost may revolve, rush as the moon.
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
My Flins and Zhongli are the reason I got through half this. Oh shit! I know who that is. No, my Flins has been carrying my ass lately. Oh, hello. Hi, Varka. Damn, talk about making an entrance.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Kidding is that? I'm a yell momentarily, oh my god.
Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of
He tall, what the fuck?
We could save the intros for
Why
later.
is he so big?
Right now, let's get you all
Damn.
out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move. There's no time to waste.
Is it just me, or does the voice not really fit, like, what he looks like? His voice sounds cool, but that's definitely never what I imagined Varka would ever look like.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well
His
hidden.
outfit's cool as fuck, though.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
The Northern Intelligence Network?
AKA the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now, but I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
It's been 5
Heard all
fucking
about
years.
you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected, but you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
Paimon giggling.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain
When I
today,
tell
though.
you all I did yesterday
Rushed
was
back
yell
from
about
Amspartnir
his
without a wink of
face.
sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly
He
revived
has
maniac.
scars. The scars look so
Another?
cool.
You mean you fought him before?
His face
Yep.
had dimension.
He wasn't nearly as strong
I
back
know.
then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise.
I took like 12
but he saw us
photos.
coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it.
His teeth are even
But still,
even his
it
teeth
wasn't
are?
enough to stop him.
I can't really
I
tell,
tried
are
tracking him
they?
down afterwards, but he didn't leave
They
a trace.
are.
Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come
And
find
his
you.
eyes are like straight out
And as
of
luck would
Bleach.
have
I'm
it,
gonna-
turned
I'm
up
on
to
the
find you
floor
being
already.
ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically
Everybody's been
absorbing
waiting.
Kuvaki
They
these
waited
past
5
few
years.
days?
They couldn't fuck this
Because
up.
he sees you as a threat.
They had one chance and
Maybe
they
I'm part of the
succeeded.
equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what
And his
exactly
lips,
has
like
been
if he
happening in
turns, you could see
Nodcry?
them. Like
Why is
straight
the
on, even
Wild
if you
Hunt
see the
returning
shadow
in
under his
humanoid
lip.
form? And why is it after you?
I noticed that with his nose.
That's a
Like his
long
nose,
story,
you can
but
actually
I'll try to
see.
make it quick.
Like it has a shape, it has shadow.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it.
His chin is chin shaped,
So,
not a point.
The
That's
Kutar
true
is actually the Fatui
too.
Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners.
His head is literally
Ooh, that's a
built
lot to
different.
take
He
in.
is built
Need
different.
some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you
make
could
another
to
call.
stop it
Take
from
your time, you're
escalating
good.
into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, It all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life.
And he also actually has
No
an
one knows
Adam's
what
apple.
tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcrian Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No, still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfartnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rerir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon, the last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the Iridescent Moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes, I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Notcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Notcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Neffer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry. We can't do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Neffer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
It's Neffer. She knows
Do you
everything.
really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
You mean you're...
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh? Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and
Had to
I
get a break,
have
sorry,
always
Kat.
been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming. If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take
Okay,
the
so now I'm
difference
going back
out of
to
my
work late,
next
so
few
I have,
paychecks.
like,
Things got really
hours to
dangerous
sit
during
and
the
watch
fight
stream.
with Rear.
Wait, how many?
If this
Three?
girl hadn't
3
saved
hours?
me, I'd be ley line fodder
I
by
can
now.
rant about his face
I'd
so
be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well, Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's, that fragment that Rerir was after, do you still have it
Dude,
on
I
you?
love the Nod Cry
Of
cast
course.
so much.
Let me borrow it.
Seeing them all
I need it to
together
follow
is,
up on
oh
some
my
leads.
god.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
They all look so good, just in a big group.
This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then, we'll split into 3 teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed!
Oh shit, what is this? Are we getting different POVs? Oh my god. We get different POVs. Oh my god, that's so cool. Holy shit. Isn't it cool? Dog, I love it.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you
Gotta
two,
make another call. LOL. Alright,
what are you
nice.
doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Huh. You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against, we'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Sandrone.
But
Oh, the music.
Are you going to make me repeat that?
no, my lady.
Oh my god, the music.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Holy shit. Oh, I love the music. Holy shit. I love this. I need to know what the title of this track is called. Please and thank you. I love
So
it.
tell me, to what do I owe the honor this
Sandrone,
time?
welcome back!
Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina.
Oh.
I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems
The
like
Sass
you've gotten
Queen
the wrong
appeared.
idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even
She said
consider
lost the plot.
sticking my neck out for your sakes.
She
I'd
didn't
like
lose
to
the
speak
plot.
with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
No pipe on the other one. Marinette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she's letting on. She applied Pantalone was here and I felt raw. Dog. The weird... If everyone's like, oh man, I want Columbina, I want Sandrone. But what about Pantalone? I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point, I know what she has to do with it. Isn't the iridescent moon the one that has, like, the crimson moon, like, it fell, and then, like, in that one animation, there was, like, a crimson moon in the water? The eternal moon shattered, the iridescent moon disappeared, and the frost moon stopped turning. I have a mighty need for Pantalone to appear. Dog, I know. It's been, like, 3 fucking years since they dropped Pantalone, and absolutely nothing. Like, they said he had beef with Yelan, and that's it. That's all you ever hear from him anymore, is he has beef with Yelan, and he apparently is just, like, staying in Snezhnaya.
Is that a no, then?
Let me guess, is the other one that's only allowed in Nodcry, is it Dottore? I feel like it's Dottore. Capitana's gone. Bina's here. Dottore is maybe. Arlecchino's not here. Pulcinella's in Snezhnaya. Sixth spot is gone. Sandrone is here. Signora's gone. Pantalone isn't here. 10 is missing. It's fucking Dottore, right? It's either Dottore or Child, and they wouldn't be like, oh, they're not gonna be like, only, they would say only me and Child are allowed here. It's Dottore, right? It's gotta be because that one trailer, Wanderer was here to settle a score. Oh, I forgot about that. You're right. I forgot. And we're getting Durin next patch. Oh my god, wait. Pause. Wait, you know what I just, like, clocked? So, Skara, he's got a score to settle with fucking, Dottore. And then we're getting Durin, who is literally, like, Albedo's little, like, brother, half-brother, whatever you want to call it. Albedo is an alchemist, a scientist. Dottore is an alchemist. Or, like, not an alchemist, but he's also a scientist. Do we think that maybe there's gonna be some connection between Albedo and Durin and Skara and Dottore in the next patch? What is it? This is Luna 2. So Luna 3. I didn't even clock that. 2 scientists. And they had that thing, like, Durin from Dragonspine and Durin from Simulonka are basically 2 separate entities. The Durin from Dragonspine was, like, corrupt and shit. The Durin from Simulonka was, you know, like, basically, like, saved from, like, corruption and shit. Man, I hope so. Oh my god, you're cooking. I didn't even clock that. And then there's, like, I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but there's something going on with the Hexen Circle, from what I've heard. Albedo merged them, right? Yes. Yes, he took the dragon's heart from Dragonspine and he alchemically fused it into Simulanka Durin. So they're basically 2 Durins in one. And I did hear that there's something going on with the Hexen Circle. I won't talk too much about it because I don't know, like, if they're gonna bring it up at any point in the quest, but I did hear that there's something going on with the Hexen Circle. So maybe Hexen Circle Fatui collab? Which I never would have fucking expected any goddamn day in this entire storyline. I never figured that the Hexen Circle and the Fatui of all people would, you know, collaborate. Didn't he also use part of the Bakunawa? Yeah, he used some of the Bakunawa's flesh or something like that. I think it's Bakunawa or whatever it was from Marriage of Ari. It was Bakunawa, flesh, something else. I forgot what the second ingredient was, and then Durin's heart. So I wonder if Durin is extra resilient because of that. I don't know what Durin scales off of, like, in beta. I don't know anything about his kit. But if he fucking scales off of defense, if he's, like, our first defense pyro scaling unit, second, I forgot, Xinyan exists. She's defense scaling pyro unit, I forgot. If he's our second defense scaling pyro unit, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. For lore reason, he scales on defense. It's because he is made with the flesh of the Bakunawa. Dottore will meet Durin and be like, "What are you, extraordinary specimen of sight? Stop." I still got mad beef with Dottore after what he did to Kale. He is not... After what he did to Kale, after what he did to Skara, leave my boy Durin alone. Leave him alone. I'd buy that though. LOL. Oh my god. Holy shit. Simi, he's a good he is a really good villain. I have to give him that. He has to, like, I don't know if he's ever gonna become playable in Genshin, but if he ever does, I swear to god, if they do, like, I love Skara so much. I love him. His redemption arc, hindsight, is kind of it's kind of mid. It just felt like a cheap way to, like, you know, use Irminsul as an excuse or something. If they give us Dottore and they give us, like, a fucking, you know, like a blank slate, like, wiped clean, fresh, brand new Dottore, or, like, one of his clones or something, I would actually be kind of disappointed. Because we don't have any characters that direly hate the Traveler that are playable then, or at least, like, are ops with them. We've got Skara, he's, like, but he's not necessarily our op. And we've got Arlecchino, she's not our friend, but she's not our op either. I also want D-Luke to show up if we throw down with Dottore, or that's a wasted plot device. When Snezhnaya comes, I want them to have a mechanic that bans your characters. I saw someone talking about this because we know there's several characters. I can't think of the list, but I know there's quite a few characters that are banned from Snezhnaya, or, like, they can't go back to Snezhnaya. I want them to have a function where if you have Diluc in your party and you try to walk into Snezhnaya, either it's like, you can't have this character here, he's banned, or you go in and, like, the mobs are extra aggressive, like, they will hunt you fucking down, like, they will go out of their radius and hunt you down. That would be fucking awesome. So if you want to play, like, Bounty Hunter, and, like, try to avoid all the mobs, or, like, hide, or, like, if you have Fatui agents, I'm assuming they're gonna have Fatui agents in Snezhnaya, they'll have, like, that, hide mechanic, where you have to, like, sneak around. That would be fucking cool. Do that with, like, Skara, Columbina, Diluc. I don't know. That would be cool as shit. Smack the desk. Yes, he's bad. Or you constantly get all the time. Yeah, just constant, like, attacks. Like how if you attack inside the Fatui base, it gives you that, like, 20-second countdown. You have to defeat all the enemies in 20 seconds. Or you, like, die or something. I still need Capitano to get out of that chair, be playable somehow too. Yeah, I know. They really fumbled the bag with Capitano. Everyone wanted Capitano. Everyone and their fucking mother and their father wanted Capitano. And they just, like, pseudo killed him off. Holy shit. Rip to Capitano. He didn't deserve that. We're only doing this to stop Rurir. He's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away.
People
to
are like,
the
nah,
blue
he
little
died, and I'm like,
garden.
no, technically he can't die. He's pseudo dead.
Have you held any tea
He
parties
can
lately?
definitely come back to life whenever he
parties?
wants.
Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Fuck.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than a multi-centenarian goddess who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see
Basically,
how I'd
like,
react?
this Lord of the Night has a physical form now. Just give them shared consciousness like Rhine-Daughter and Nibirius. Yeah, exactly.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or she was genuinely trying to introduce Columbina to new flavors. Maybe all of that coldness is just an act, and they actually get along. Fucking, what is it when you, like, act like you hate a bitch, but you actually are fond of them? That's what Sandrone is.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we won't be seeing him again.
Damn, that's crazy.
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too.
She
if
had
you
me
would.
raging at that comment.
My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
Oh,
I figured
Columbina,
you'd leave
you would have hated
eventually.
capitalism.
You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
Okay, sorry. Let me read this message really quick. Sorry, chat. Okay, sorry. We're back.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
Let's go. We better not keep Varka and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Huh? What do you mean?
Their faces are the best place to pause and do something. Oh.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapon system.
Just be careful, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back. Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations.
Damn!
Let's see
The
who
whole
comes out
ass
on top.
army. Oh shit. Oh, we're actually fighting. What the fuck is attacking me, bitch? Oh shit, my mouse. Almost lost because I didn't realize I had to attack.
Good work, Bosco 1. Bosco 2, prepare to fire!
Wait, this is so cool. The big gun was the best one.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
Oh, I hate the sniper shit. Bitch. Am I getting headshots yet or no? What the fuck? Why are you throwing shit at me, fucker? Damn. I did not like the sniper one. Yeah, I like the big one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Finally, the Ranger himself. Time to...
Uh-oh.
Huh? Where'd he go?
What happened? Oh shit! Oh my god, on cams. On fucking cams.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this once and for
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
She wants the smoke.
Curse it, Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Oh. Who is this baddie on my screen? Oh, you mean Rear? Oh my god. You ain't even wrong, TVH? Oh my god.
So this is your method for investigating Rerear's past?
So we
It
all
almost
agree,
looks like
Rear
some
is a
kind of
yes.
ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Yes.
Whoa. First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits.
I'm in class
so
right
I
now,
pictured some kind of
making a
creepy
tie
dungeon. But it's actually
tie box.
kind of nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor. That's where Boss is
Definitely
from.
not,
And
definitely
that nice
demented and
shopkeeper
not
who
nice,
sold me
but
my
visually,
treasure
yes.
Hmm.
He's fine shite, but not in the head.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we
Reiki or
begin?
Solnari.
Whenever
You got
we
me
wish.
fucked up.
But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
He's eye
I've never
candy, that's
faced
what
Riri
matters.
myself,
You know what?
But from what
Hell
you've
yeah.
told me, his power is beyond
I'll
anything
agree
I
with
could
you.
imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths
Oh, mind
should
you,
never
he's
have
only
crossed,
got
yet
like
here I am,
15% of
forced
his
to make an
power,
enemy of
and
him.
he's already stronger than
If you
everyone
ask me,
here
you're about as
combined.
far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a
My
precious
teacher took
favor
my
I've
idea.
been saving for a
What do
rainy
I
day.
do for a tie box?
Yehoda,
What?
I need you to find someone for me.
A
The sooner the
box?
better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other
What
day.
kind of idea did he take?
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Also, hi Demoness, how are you today? Thanks for lurking.
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Okay, a few moments later. Is that fucking Dory?
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Notcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
She's like, I'm going back to sleep.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Investigate the note on the table. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working
I
extra
honestly love
hours
Dory,
tonight,
she cracks me up.
I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Read Rerear's bro has a diary. Dear diary.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if
I'd
he
like to wait
invites
for
me
2
again,
seconds now. We're here.
chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Riri
reports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page had been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal adds some color, you need to find the right angle. When Nephra looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazardous way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Dog. Imagine we get to Conria one day and we just see a bunch of architecture like this.
Revere, over here.
Oh my god.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedafon here?
What the fuck?
What a surprise
Hello?
to see you here, sir.
This is Rerir? Oh, this is younger Rerir. Oh, so he was always bad. Oh my god. Right, it's so broken, still pretty. Dude, yes, oh my god. Dane sounds so happy, like I thought I lost it. Oh my god, yeah, he sounds happy.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
Vedderfon... Wait. Vedderfonir is Dane's brother, right? Wait! New sinner. We just got another sinner. Are we gonna see Vedderfonir? Please tell me we do.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink. Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then,
also,
right?
Daneslev's voice is back. I'm so happy. It feels like it's been a while.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Please tell us we get to see what Vedderfonir looks like.
Hey,
He's
don't
so
look at me.
cheerful.
As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Have you guys seen the Vetterfolnir, like, headcanon designs? Like, ever since the sinners have been brought back, and, like, the ones we don't have, people have been making, like, headcanon designs. The Vetterfolnir one, with the blindfold. Please. Please, Hoyo, make it happen. Sorry, no, but I'm sure they're immaculate. Oh, I have to find them. There's, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know Istaros? Like, Istaros aesthetic? Like, the flowy, the dangly, like, loose kind of outfit. But it's all, like, a faded, like, light blue. And he's got, like, extremely long blonde hair and bangs, and he wears like a blindfold because he's blind, he can't see, so he just wears a blindfold. Like, all I can say is he looks like if Luocha, Dainsleif, and Istaroth were all combined into like one person with the Conrian star on it. Yes, I see this in my mind. Oh my god, I saw that. Someone drew it, and I was like... Someone made a TCG card. Like, they headcanoned it, and they drew it into a TCG card, and I was like... I don't play TCG anymore. But I would play TCG for that card. It was so beautiful. Holy shit, I have to find it. Locha mentioned? I know, I miss Locha. Holy shit. Hold on. Wait, how do I open image? Can I zoom in? No. Okay, well, I can't zoom in very well. This one. This one. I can't zoom in. I don't know how to zoom in. But if you look up a Vetterfolnir TCG card, it should be the first one that comes up. I'm gonna end up in one of those 3-person marriages, and it's gonna be me, this Vetterfolnir artist, and whoever made Varka's face model. Dog, it looks so good. He looks a bit like Mr. Rekka. He does. Dude, I need this. I need this so bad. Whoever drew this, they have my life. It's in their hands. Please make it real. And they said, like, he wore, like, flowy fabrics because he, like, he wanted to feel, like, which way the fabric would flow so that he could understand and, like, sense where something was coming from. And he has these, like, little dangly things on his ankles so that he can tell, like, how far away the ground is or if there's, like, a step nearby. Like, they had all these headcanons, and I was like... Oh, it was so well thought out. I've never been so in awe of something in a game, and I have a Varka's face. I genuinely had to stop and stare at him at every new angle in the quest. Holy shit. They're cooking. He's so mystical looking, yes. Dog, they have to cook. They have to cook. We've already seen 2 of the sinners, right? 2, wait. We've seen Rhine-Daughter and, Rerir. And we've kind of seen Sertology. We haven't seen as, like, human form, but we've seen as non-human form. They have to cook with Vetterfolnir. The expectation, the bar is high now. The bar is raised. They can't fuck it up. Whenever we didn't know how autonomy would look for ages, and people always drew autonomy with a long high ponytail, and it was perfect. Dog. Drawing autonomy, nobility, age, anything, and like indicating it with long hair. Oh, I thought we were talking about autonomy. I was like, oh, if we're talking about like, oh, this person has aged, so their hair is longer. I could understand that, like autonomy, age, whatever. If they're, yeah, still. But you meant Ayato. Low-key, I did not like, listen, I love long-haired characters as long as the day is like, as the day is long. I love characters with long hair. I didn't really like the Ayato with the ponytail. Maybe that was just me. Maybe it just didn't feel right. I didn't like that one. It was a cool headcanon though. I really liked the Ayato we ended up getting. I'm actually surprised that I didn't like the, I don't know what it was. It just didn't look right to me. Like, I can't envision Ayato with a ponytail at all. Like, I physically can't. I don't know how. Like, I could... Maybe it's because, like, his official design has short hair. Maybe I just can't imagine him with long hair because I think he's perfect the way he is. But, like, any long-haired character, yeah, I could see them with a ponytail. That would be cool. I just can't envision Ayato with longer hair or a ponytail. I just can't. I don't know why. If I see them now, it feels incorrect, but it also still works. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ayato is, like, the one exception where I'm like, okay, short hair looks better. It's not even that short. It's, like, medium length. Medium length looks good for him.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So,
I remember seeing the art before we saw him, and I was like, oh my god, I hope he has that hair.
I'm
Then
guessing
we
you
actually
still
saw him, I was
haven't
like,
told her.
oh my god, he's perfect.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at
Yes,
some point.
holy shit, I was so excited
But
for
I'll need to pick the
Ayato.
right time
He
and
looks so
place.
good.
To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
The laughter.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Ved.
Vedifulnir, Dainslift's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary, and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rare looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Continue to observe River's memories. Oh, is that the Lindis? She's pretty. Holy shit.
Felindis? You're back
Oh,
early.
he bagged a pretty girl. Oh my
Our
god.
equipment's being serviced today.
Oh,
so
she's
I got
really
off earlier
pretty.
than usual. How's your day been?
Oh, they both bagged a baddie. Holy shit, they bagged each other. Oh my god. I don't know which one's luckier.
Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been
Her
giving
hair
you a
is so
hard time
Snoopy,
again?
I love it.
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Swoopy. It's Snoopy.
Vedifnir showed up today too.
In PC, by the way.
You
I
know, Daneslef's older
know.
brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They
Crazy
say that
detail
everything
for
he
fucking
says ends up coming
NPCs.
true.
He overheard Daneslef mention that I'd recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child
Finding out he was
sometimes,
supposed to get
Rivier.
married and all this made me sad for
We're
him.
nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us?
Oh yeah, he was supposed
I'm
to
sure
get
someone
married.
in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
Oh my god, is he trying to like get his wife back?
You worry too much, Rivier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
He just
So
wants
you do
oh, he
remember.
just wants his wife.
Tell me that.
Oh.
What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be
Oh,
nobodies
so she
in the
said
grand scheme of
maybe.
things.
She didn't say
But
yes,
if we
she
want
said
things
maybe.
to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobody's. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifnir and Daneslef, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly?
She low-key crazy for the baby.
The
Dog,
dynasty
I
rests
know.
with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it
Dog.
won't make much difference.
She said maybe to this guy. She said I have to think about it. Dog. He might be batshit insane, but if that were me, no fucking hesitation. What do you mean? He might be batshit insane, but I would be willing to like let that go in this case. She's got more restraint than like the entire fandom. Somehow, she has more restraint than like 85% of the player base. And she even said they'd been together for ages. Like, woman, I can understand, listen, I can understand being with someone for ages and then, you know, before waiting to get married. Crazy hot take here. If you date someone for a year and then get married, I feel like that's still really early. I feel like it has to be a minimum 3 years. Call me crazy. Minimum 3 years. I don't know how time works in Conria, but if they had been together for like 3+ years or something, and she still said maybe, girl. Ages to me is like 5 years plus. Yeah, I imagine like it's been a while. The way they said ages, I imagine it's been like, you know, a really long time. Dog. How do you say no? Like, what are you doing at this point? She still has more fucking restraint. Like, props to her for like, you know, being like, hey, we need to think about this clearly. Let's plan some stuff out first. Props to her. Very smart. That takes an army. I know like 85% of this fandom would have said, you know what, fuck it, yeah. Like, at the drop of a hat. They would have said yes on the spot.
Meanwhile, every idea they come up with, every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000
There's only 3
reasons to
people
carry
on
a
this earth I
sword,
would
but there are
consider
few
marrying, and they're
good
all
excuses
K-pop
to
idols.
use it.
Okay, hold on.
Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never
There are
will.
only 3 people on this earth I would consider marrying, and they're all K-pop idols, and only one of them can get a yes from me without hesitation. Dog. There is probably, like, the amount of people I would say yes to on the spot, like maybe the amount of fingers I have on one hand that I would say yes to without hesitation, like it could be day fucking one and I'd say yes. And they're all fictional. There is no fucking, no. They're all fictional. Like, none of them exist. That's horrendous. I guess it's a good thing, but still, I get it. It's always the most unrealistic ones.
What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf?
I wasn't counting
Can
fictional,
you
don't
ever
ask me
find
that one.
true peace?
Oh shit, he has a knife. Did he have a knife? Was he holding a knife? Bro, what the fuck?
Thelindis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath.
Dog!
You're right there, right by my side.
Look, he's so happy! Bro, look! He's so happy. He loves her. Girl, if you don't say yes, come on. That is the most, like, if yearning was a person, he is yearning for her right now. Look. She better fucking say yes. I hope she said yes.
Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile,
Never
my
seen
love.
a Genshin
Let
character
go of
more
that
loved.
frown.
No, I know.
You're right, Thelindis.
It's so expressive.
I've just been overthinking things.
That's better.
We've
Getting
had
caught up
couples and
about things
shit,
like
but like
this
they've
will
never been
only
this
ruin our
expressive.
evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well,
That's
that goes
crazy.
without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's
Genshin
take it
expressions in
one
there, but
thing
they're
at a
only
time,
occasionally
all right?
that good. I know.
Alright. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence
I
services.
think last time I remember an
by giving the
expression
impression
on
that
that
he
level
was
was
just an
Stag Nubian
ordinary
Fontaine.
member of
Yeah.
the Finster King's Guard. He
Up
clearly
until
doesn't want
Nod
his
cried, the
would-be
last time we got
fiancé to know
super
about his other
expressive
life.
characters was
Then
Fontaine.
again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Okay, leave the hut.
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rehir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67
Can I just say how pretty Nefer is?
After all
No,
these
she's
years since the
gorgeous.
dynasty's
Nefer's
fall,
gorgeous.
so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they
Remembrance
keep
focused
trying
our
to see it
religion?
restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rehir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The Moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Damn. Rerir, he's about
For
to steal
someone
your
so young,
woman.
you sure have a way with words, don't you?
Mr. Steal Your
I'm only
Girl.
telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh.
May we have a word in private?
Oh,
Who are you?
he's about to be Mr.
And what
Kill
do you
Your
want?
Girl. Oh no.
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rehir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
By a child, no less.
We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to Thelindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Alright, and now we're gonna go... Oh, we're going over here.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Oh, they might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We'll just have to sneak past nicely and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rear. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Everlasting as the moon? Oh, isn't that fucking Arlecchino's,
Phew, that was a close call.
That's Arlecchino's line.
Watch out! It's coming this way!
Where the shit am I supposed to go? Where the shit am I supposed... I can't see. I can't even jump. I'm supposed to go down? Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. I can't even jump. What the fuck? Rule 3, run like the wind. I can't even run, dog. I can't even run. I can't even jump. This is... Oh, this is like Star Rail. Oh no.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things.
We can't keep going on like this. Surely there must be another way out.
Fire.
Oh?
Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Oh? Fire? I know that color. Is that who I think it is? That's a really red fire. That was quick. I fucking knew it! I knew you were here. And in boss form too. Holy shit, she stood on business.
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Father's home. Hello.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsuritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Welcome back, Queen. I
Hello
missed
again,
you.
Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
Oh, she's just fucking
It's been
aura
a while.
farming.
Arlecchino.
Oh, that was fast. The fucking Arlecchino drawing in the bottom. Oh, uh-oh.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Who's that?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us
Is that Fremine? Oh my god, Fremine! I mean, Liddy and Lynette are back. Fremine! Oh my god! Fremine is like one of my favorite characters of all time in this game. I love him so much. He's back! Oh my god! Yes, I cried, dog. I miss them so much. Holy shit.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
Bye.
Nearly every machine that Catgirl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Oh, damn.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Oh my god, I missed you, Fremine.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Please tell me we get to see them again. I miss the House of the Hearth kids. Not the cameo I was expecting, but the one I was so excited to see. Okay, return to the secret base. Oh, don't run into this dude. Or do and piss him off.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Niffer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Neffer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a tea party buddy.
You're well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out
Gosh,
here in
his face.
Nordcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really
I
tense.
don't think I'm ever gonna be able to
Guess we
comprehend
can't
his
just start
face.
trusting Fatui harbingers, even at a time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nordcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka.
Hi,
Yet still,
Arlie.
you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
Ayo, Lauma.
Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nordcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental
Bags
conflicts
is
of
like
interest
deeply
simply
in
can't be
love with
settled
Varka's
amicably.
character design.
That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity.
Understandable.
This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith,
Bro
I'll
is
be
writing
frank.
poems
I can
about
help
the
Columbina
Grandmaster
track
as
down
we
the iridescent
speak.
moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power.
I'm like
Anyway,
awestruck.
what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
We're gonna have
She
ballads.
said she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Every time there's a new
Well,
angle, I spent 5
Since
minutes
Mr.
yelling to my
Arlecchino
cousin
sounds
who plays
confident in her
Genshin.
ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top
He's the
secret
reason I
intel.
spent 9 hours on the. Oh my god.
All
9
right,
hours.
listen up, everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called dregs of the Crimson Moon.
I'm holding back about his hair.
The
You know what?
dregs of the
Let it go.
Crimson
Don't
Moon.
hold back.
Mm-hmm.
None
In the
of us here are
memories,
holding
there
you
was
back.
a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian
Look at it. It's
dynasties.
so detailed.
Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon,
Albedo
drawing a mysterious
died
power
so
from
that
its
we can have
reflection.
hair like
But one
Verka's.
day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed
It
no
has so
signs
many
of
separate
madness.
sections, but
In
it's so
fact,
cohesive. It
he
doesn't
was
look chunky.
as
I'm
normal as any
deceased.
other person. Oh, and he had a fiancée, or at least a would-be fiancée, called Tholindis.
Tholindis.
What's the matter?
Right after Rerir regained his body, he called out that name.
Granddaughter. Lindis.
Interesting.
I spent
Anything
5
else?
minutes on the fact that the way they
What about this
shaded
would-be
him,
fiancé of his?
so gorgeous.
Do
like
we
the
know
man's
anything about
elbow
her?
looks like an elbow
Well,
instead of an arm.
she was a researcher at the Universitas.
Even the
Magistorm,
elbow.
But it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
If you ever feel like when they say I love you, but Bags1126 once said, I spent 5 minutes on the way they shaded him so gorgeous. Like the man's elbow looks like an elbow instead of an arm with 2 lines. If they ever say I love you, just remember, Bags appreciates Varka's elbow. The fucking elbow. Take that in. I don't think there's a love any truer than that. I don't think there's an admiration any realer than that. No real human deserves my love like Varka's artist.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment also contains some
Varka
of
was
Delindis'
designed by a woman.
though
I
only
feel
a very
like it.
small portion.
He was either
Well,
designed
no
by a
shortage of
woman
potential leads,
and
I'll
knew
give you
what the
that.
entire world wanted,
In
or
any
he
case,
was designed
it
by a
sounds like we can
very
conclude that while
intuitive
Delindis was still around,
and like
Rarier appeared to be
open-eared
lucid
man.
and quite normal. Delindis, it seems, must have been
I
the
don't know
one
who
thing
the
in this
artist
world that he
was,
couldn't let go of.
but they cooked.
Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
The curse of immortality, she might still be alive.
Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could
My other
somehow
friend joined the
find
party
her,
yesterday, and her
do you
first thought was
think there's
Varka looks
any
like
chance
something
Rerear
out of
might regain some
out
of
of
his
black
sanity?
because his eyes felt
It's
so
possible.
validated. I felt so
But it would
validated
take
because
a
I
miracle.
agree.
We can't pin all our hopes on that.
Oh, you mean out of Bleach?
That
I think you
merchant who
mentioned that
never
earlier. You
knows.
said it's straight out of
Dory
Bleach.
Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild
And this is a
hunt
personal
monsters
opinion.
had
I'm
grown
a long-time
even more
believer that you
frenzied
can
in their
take any
search
enemy
for
character and
Kuthar.
change their eyes so
At
that's how
this
they become
rate,
more
The
beautiful.
people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the wild hunt has been a lot more
Not to mention
active
they gave
lately,
Varka blue
the
eyes. It's
Lightkeepers
like
have
they
likely
picked
begun
my
their own
brain.
operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too.
I
We'll try to
swear
buy
I'm
you as much
sane,
time as we
sanest
can.
Varka fan.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
He's looking. Oh my god.
We're back.
Welcome back.
Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss
My
Nefer
thought
has
pattern is
uncovered
still
some
logical. I'm
promising
not
info.
too far gone.
Everything going smoothly on your end?
Sanest of Varka stand, trust.
Great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right. Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate a source of the wild hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Notcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flins, with everything that's been happening, the
angles.
Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a
Even
deal.
his nose is a
Not
different
word
shape
about
than
my
anyone
second
else's.
take
That's
the next
true, I
week.
did notice that.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
They actually drew his nostrils like that. It sounds bonkers as someone who draws his face. This is so nice. Also, as soon as we get to a stopping point, I know it really hasn't been a long stream, but I might pause, mostly just because it's already like noon and we'll have to be going out soon if we want to go do all the shit we said we were gonna. Yeah, like right here we would probably pause